Welcome back to the Future audio fiction anthology created by Broken Arts Entertainment, who has been breaking art since 2015. Our seventh show is from Maine native Randy Hunt. Randy is a Broken Arts company member and has been for over 4 years. A Voice from the Void is produced by Hannah Lee Defrates of New Jersey and was directed by Floridian Helen Crawford. This show stars Emma Eukitis, Nathan Roach, and making her art-breaking debut, Liberty Bove. All three are from Maine. We'll be curious to know your thoughts after listening to this show.
Dairy Queen ice cream cake is the best.
It's my favorite. It's that gooey fudge layer that really does it for me.
And that chocolate crunchy cookie layer is so good.
Unbelievably good.
I could eat this every day and not get tired of it.
Same.
Good birthday, Angie.
Yeah, it's been a good birthday.
I remember the day I turned 17. It was magical.
I would hope so. Your birthday was 3 weeks ago. You're so much older than me.
Yeah, I'm ancient, I know. Oh, I have a joke. What sort of birthday cake do ghosts prefer?
I have no idea.
Ice cream cake. Get it? Ghost. Ice cream. Ice cream.
I've never met anyone who told more horrible dad jokes than you. Are you sure you're not a middle-aged man in disguise?
Oh, come on. That's a funny one.
I literally groaned, Chris. An audible, visceral reaction to a lame-ass joke.
You used to like my jokes.
Well, now that I'm 17, and older and wiser, I guess my tastes in humor have elevated beyond dad jokes. Speaking of dads... Just a sec, Dad. Can you give me a few minutes?
Of course. Hi, Mr. Cooper. I'll go downstairs and torture your brother with some of my brilliant humor.
Hey, Daddy.
Ange, happy birthday, sweetie.
Thanks.
So, how does it feel to be 17?
About the same as 16, I guess.
Well, in a year you'll be 18 and things will definitely feel different, trust me. But let's not rush it.
Don't rush. Got it.
Good. Hey, I've got a joke for you. What kind of cake do ghosts prefer?
An ice cream cake?
No, an ice cream cake. Get it?
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said ice cream cake.
They sound the same. Therefore, it's a top-notch birthday dad joke.
Well, it's not as funny if you've heard it before.
Oddly enough, Chris just told the same joke to me right before you called.
That brat, she's not a dad. Tell her to stay in her own lane.
I'll pass that along.
How's she doing?
She's good. She hasn't changed. The same old goofy Chris.
That's good. You two are quite a pair. Hopefully, you're staying out of trouble.
Of course! I'm an angel.
I'll have to trust you on that.
I wish you were here for my birthday.
I'm sorry, kiddo. You know how impossible it is for me to visit.
I know, Dad. It's still tough. I miss you. It's been 2 years.
2 years, 3 months, 13 days, 27 minutes, and 16 seconds.
I forgot how precise you are. But, yeah, it's been a long time.
We can always talk on the phone. I'm only a speed dial away.
I know, it's just not the same, you know?
I know, but it's what we've got, kiddo.
Right.
How is school going?
Fine. I made high honors at the end of last quarter.
That's my girl. Smart as a whip, just like your mom.
And you.
I never made high honors. I didn't buckle down until I got to college. But your mom got high honors in high school, if I remember correctly.
All but her last quarter. She got a case of senioritis near the end, and only got honors, not high honors.
wasn't senioritis. It was my fault. I was a bit of a distraction, I think.
Teenagers in love.
Something like that.
Well, I don't think she ever really held it against you.
No, she didn't. Though at the time, she was a bit disappointed that she ruined a good streak.
Have you talked to her recently?
It's been a few months.
Months?
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't told you that she hasn't called me.
Well, you could call her, you know? The phone goes both ways.
Angie, your mother asked me not to call her.
She what?
I know, it sounds harsh, but I'm sure she has a good reason.
You two have talked so much in the past 2 years, though. And you both just completely stopped talking to each other?
Unfortunately, yes. And I want to respect your mother's wishes. She knows how to connect with me. I'm always here for her. And for you, and your brother, too.
I know. And we appreciate that. But this whole thing has been hard. You realize that, don't you? Like, really, really hard.
I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I can only do so much.
This sucks.
It's less than ideal, that's for sure.
Understatement.
So, do you have any idea what's going on with Mom? Angie? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So?
Dad, there's no easy way to say this. Mom has been seeing someone.
Oh, I see.
She's been lonely, Daddy.
I know. It's okay, Angie.
I'm really struggling with it, Dad. He's nothing like you.
He doesn't tell bad dad jokes like I do?
Stop! I'm being serious. He's just not you.
Of course he's not me. As Dr. Seuss might say, there's nobody meaner than me. So, is he nice?
Yeah, he's nice.
Does he treat your mother well and with respect?
Yes.
Is he good to you and Sean?
Yes.
Does he make your mother happy?
Yes.
Then I'm happy for her. Look, I know this whole thing is hard on you, but your mother deserves to be happy. She deserves to find love again.
But she's pushing you away. That's not fair.
Angie, your mother and I were together a long time. We had a good life together. And you and Sean are the best things that came about because of that. But things happened, and it meant that I had to move on. Do you remember when you were 8 and you lost your favorite blanket?
Of course I remember. Blanky was the best.
Do you remember that you cried and cried for weeks?
I do.
And do you remember when your mother and I bought you a new blanket?
Yes.
You didn't like that blanket at first. You didn't want it anywhere near you because it wasn't Blanky. You said that nothing could ever replace him.
I remember.
And do you remember when you finally decided to give Blanky 2 a chance? And you were inseparable from Blanky 2 for a long time after that?
I see where you're going with this. You're saying that you're Blanky, and Jacob is Blanky too.
Jacob? Is that his name?
Yeah.
So yes, that's what I'm saying. You eventually came to love Blanky too. He didn't replace the years of joy that original Blanky brought you. Original Blanky still held a special place in your heart from your past, but you learned that you could also learn to appreciate and love a new one. That they weren't the same, but they didn't have to be.
Right.
So, can you give this Jacob guy a chance? If he makes your mom happy and treats you all well, then he deserves the benefit of the doubt. It's okay to open your heart and let more people in. They deserve to know the wonderful, thoughtful, and caring young woman that you've become. There's a lot more Blankies out there, kiddo.
Thanks, Dad.
You bet.
Just a second. I gotta go. Chris is back.
Okay. Talk soon?
Yeah. We'll talk soon.
I love you, Angie.
I love you too, Dad. Goodbye. Come in.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still on the phone. How did it go?
Good.
Have you been crying?
Maybe.
Happy tears, I hope?
Yeah. Happy tears.
Did your dad say all the right things like he always does?
He did indeed.
Angie?
Yeah?
Does it still feel like you're really talking with your dad when you talk on the phone?
Surprisingly, yes.
I guess I'm not really surprised. Your dad was a genius and a pioneer in the worlds of artificial intelligence.
I just wish that he'd been a pioneer in the cancer-curing world instead. Maybe he'd still be around to hug and hold and shoot hoops with. And one day, maybe walking me down the aisle.
He was a good man, Angie.
He was. He is. I love him in whatever form he might be.
That was quite a gift he gave you. You know, to be able to talk to him whenever you need him. I know it's not the same as having him alive and in person, but you have something special that nobody else in the world has.
Indeed. I'm surrounded by people who love me. Including my AI dad.
Here, I made root beer floats for us.
You're the best.
Happy birthday, Angie. Here's to turning 17 and to having the coolest dad in the Matrix.
I'll drink to that.
You've just listened to A Voice from the Void by Randy Hunt, starring Emma Eukitis, Nathan Roach, and Liberty Bove, directed by Helen Crawford, produced by Hannah Lee Defrates. Our next show takes us back to Mars to teach us a valuable lesson about life.